Alright guys, still getting greasy. Dropping these lifters down in oil and gonna let them get pumped up. These are hydraulic lifters and helps if you get oil under the plunger. I don't know if you can see the bubbles coming up, but they'll fill up with oil if you let them sit in here. So that's what I'm doing. Putting some lifters in some oil, and this is just some 1030 thin oil with some break-in additive added to it, and we got some cam lube, and a couple guys out there commented about cam lube just being molly grease, and actual break-in lube for cams actually has a little bit of Joule Rouge in it, very mild abrasive to help mate the lifter surface to the cam lobe. So you would never ever want to use cam lube to assemble a motor. I've seen that mistake done before, and it'll wipe the bearing right out. So the mosquitoes are like terrible here. We got one right here helping us pump the lifters up. I'm gonna have to kill him real quick. Gone. Let me find some mosquito spray. Get malaria. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. They just moved in and it's terrible. Can't move without getting bit. So my buddy Matty from Sweden tried to call this morning. Matty didn't realize it was 6 hours difference between here and Sweden. And I guess he called Andrea's phone. He doesn't have my number. I don't even know where my phone is right now. It's charging somewhere, I think. But he's going to call back this weekend, so that'll be a good call. I've been looking forward to talk to him. So I know he comes over here once a year to see his sister, he says, so maybe we'll get to meet him. That'd be cool when he comes over. And yeah, man, a lot of you guys are getting the leaves and stuff now. That's really cool. The snow, musty one, that's badass, buddy. I know you guys can't stand it, but you know, being from Florida, we don't get to see the seasons very much. It gets cold, but not so much with the leaves and stuff, so usually we try to take a vacation and go see that stuff, but the way things have been lately, it's just not in the budget, so I'm sure you guys understand that. 5 kids aren't cheap to take anywhere. Well, 4 kids. What is it, 3 kids? Yeah, I lost count. But anyway, hopefully we'll get a little vacation, go see some snow. We love snow. I know it's weird. People from Florida just flock to it. I saw my buddy Hambone, hadn't made a video in a while, saw he was getting some snow. And probably Seth up there in Kentucky is probably getting cold. That'll be cool. Maybe he'll stop riding that motorcycle when it gets cold. So we don't have to worry about him crashing it. But yeah, we got those soaking. We'll go ahead and walk over here. It's pretty dark on this side. Sort of moved around backwards here. But let me see, we grab the cam. And we'll lube this baby up, slide it in the motor. So we me get you on the stand. There's our tranny all done. So we got that done this morning. That was good. We'll deliver that tomorrow. Worked on the Nissan today, but no results. Seems to be a little improvement, but not what I was looking for. So probably gonna have to go visit my tranny buddy, and I'm thinking probably some lip seal blue in the direct drum or something that applies real slow when you put it in drive. And the pan had some, it had some stuff in it, some clutch material. I didn't see any O-ring material. I did see some metal in there. I had a very fine screen on the filter, so I cleaned that. And yeah, it didn't seem much better. As far as engaging in the gear, it's still sort of delayed. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Yeah, it's funny with those trannies, man. A lot of guys don't like messing with the Japanese stuff, so I've got to call my buddy, and actually I think I'll go down and talk to him and see how he feels about it. And I don't know if there's a kit available or not, but I'm sure there is. So I need to reclamp this bad boy. I'll leave it just like this for now. Be right back. Move some stuff around, give us some room here. Oh, Nelly. Ooh, this wheel is fixing to fall off, guys. That ain't good. I need to fix that right now. Look at this. You guys might get to see this thing hit the floor live on YouTube. I'll take that cam off just in case it does fall over, but the front wheel's falling apart on this. So let's move this over here. See if I got a jack low enough to get under that. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, hey man, I'm gonna get on to something here. I don't know what's going on with this bad boy. It just all of a sudden I looked down and it was on its way over. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not good, man. So I got caught up on this videos today. Still behind on some of HPRs, man. He's got so many of them. But, see where he's talking about cost of materials. Which ain't getting cheap, man. I tell you, the more VOCs they take out, the more money it costs. I think we're paying for all those changes that these companies are having to do. They just send the cost right on to us. Alright, we gotta find a nut for that. But yeah, so I watched some videos. Musty One's got some good tools there. How many welders do you got, Musty One? The camera falling asleep over here looking at the ground again? No. So anyway, I was saying, Musty, there, was looking around in your video there, and it looked like you had about 3 or 4 or 5 welders. Maybe you can give us a welder tour. And I caught one of the wrecking yard, Ron. He looks like he's doing much better. That's good. Sure, it's getting cold there, man. So, I don't know. Hopefully Ron will make some videos this winter. He won't get too slowed down by the cold. Yeah, and can't remember the guy out in New Mexico. Big something. Big garlic? I don't know. But anyway, I watch his videos every now and again. And the guy has Change disease. And we've talked back and forth before, and he just had major surgery not too long ago, and he's been recovering from it. He watches all our videos. And, you know, he was talking about maybe doing a project car, and come to find out he hasn't been feeling good. And when he called his doctor, they found something they don't like, so they're going to be doing another surgery on his birthday, December the 2nd. So, I don't know, man. I look at him and I think about how fortunate I am. Because I know he's a man of faith. And when I had my accident, I was living a dirty life. I really didn't even think about church or God or any of that stuff. And it's weird how when you see people that are asking for a miracle and they don't get it, makes me realize how truly blessed I was. So I don't talk about it a whole lot, but I think you definitely got to believe in something. And shit always hits the fan when the shit hits the fan, you know. You have to sort things out and think things through, and I've had plenty of time to think stuff over, and I don't know. I just hope the guy does all right with his surgery. You know, he's got kids, and I hate to see him go through what he's going through. So I'll definitely say a prayer for you, brother. I hope you feel better. Alright, let's see if this holds. Yeah, I'll put my hand on it. That way if it starts to fall over, I can catch it. Alright, there you go. Zoom in, zoom out. So anyway, let's go put this crankshaft in. So this cam's like, I think it's like 525 lift. No, it's not real radical. Sort of mild cam. Let me go back in the light here. Alright, let me close the mosquito door. Let me close the other mosquito door. Tunes on, because I can't handle the silence. Yeah, we hear that. So anywho, we'll put some slop on this. Let's see if I can find a towel somewhere so I don't mess the floor up. There you go. Isn't that a pretty motor? Look how wide that thing is, man. Somebody thought I was putting this on my Nova. Can you imagine Ford motor and Chevy? That wouldn't be right. I'd definitely lose some viewers, I think. Anyway, yeah, I've been watching this guy Kneel Down for God is his web page there on YouTube. Seth is his name, and he's a mechanic, and he's also a preacher. And he does a little, a little Bible thing every morning. And I've sort of been following it. And he was talking about some stuff the other day that really got me thinking. And if you look in my favorites, you got to dig deep in there. There's all kinds of stuff in my favorites. I don't have the one kind of taste, so don't get offended when you stroll through my favorites. But anyway, there's a story in there. And the story is by a drag racer that I grew up admiring when I was a kid. I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple times, and I met him more than a couple times, even talked to him more than a couple times, and never really saw the side of him that I saw in this video. And it's a YouTube video, of course. And I happened to be scrolling through YouTube, and I was just searching drag racing stuff like I do time from time, and it came up. So, not to get off the story, but we got a couple kinds. I've got this cam lube, and then I have some Engel. You Volkswagen guys have seen these. Anyway, get back to the story. It's called Don Garlett's Words of Wisdom, and it's in my favorites. And it's about when he had his accident at Lions Dragway when his foot got blown off. And he talks about being in a fire previous to that accident, and getting hooked on painkillers. And I guess he struggled with the painkillers, and he was able to overcome them. And when he had the accident with his foot, he refused any painkillers. And as you can imagine, having your foot blown off is painful, you know. And he kept refusing the pain medicine, and he tells the story better than I can. But it's a story about how he cried out to God like a little child, and God wrapped him in love and took the pain away. And he was able to get through his foot with very little pain medicine. And although he knew God gave him a gift, he wasn't able to tell his friends about it for 8 years after. And I'm sort of the same way. Some of my close friends, you know, I've told, you know, how I feel about what happened. And man, everything happens for a reason when you sit back and look at it. I need to get a little oil for the journal surface here. Yeah, I grew up going to church 3 times a week when I was a kid, and it was cramped down my throat. And my Uncle Tommy and Aunt Maxine were always really involved with the church, and I never saw any value in it. I was a crazy little kid with no dad, and I was pretty much crazy. But my Uncle Tommy and my Aunt Maxine tried to influence me the most they could, but I just didn't. I heard it, but I didn't get it. And I think it was because it was being forced on me. And I think you got to really want it, or you don't get it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you find it in the most desperate times. So I guess I'm trying to talk to my buddy out there in New Mexico and tell him that, you know, even in the darkest times, the best things can come from it. So try to stay positive, dude. And I'm sure my buddy Seth there will definitely pray for you. It always helps when you got a lot of people praying for you, especially if you don't know them. It seems to be more powerful. So I think a lot of people will be pulling for you. And if you want to talk or whatever, just drop me a line, man. I can give you a call on the phone if you want to give me your number. Alright, gotta say a little prayer for this camshaft, I know that. And cams used to never ever wipe out. You'd never have a problem with a camshaft, but they're taking so much of the goodie out of the oil now that it's a real issue. So anyway, maybe some of you guys will watch that video. Hopefully you guys will still watch my videos. I mean, I'm not standing on the corner. I'm not a freak. I do believe in God. I do believe He's got a plan for all of us. And I know He's had part in the miracles in my life lately, so I know a lot of you guys don't believe, and a lot of you guys are like, oh, listen to him. I think the first time you feel His presence very strongly is if you have kids, when your kids are born. You ever witnessed that before? I don't know, can't explain it, but there's something in the room that's just not normal. It doesn't matter how many kids you have, it's just like that every time. So I definitely think He brings us into the world and He takes us out. Going through some gloves here. Glove change number 4. So I'm probably babbling. Sure you guys have changed the channel. Stole the video. But, I tell you guys everything else, I might as well tell you about this. You find a bolt. I had a nice bolt down here with some leverage. That's what I need. Oh, that's a big old hole there, boy. Woohoo! Not that big though. Alright, let me see here. Try to get her in there. Yeah. More than average. Try these sweet ass pliers somebody got me here. Yeah, look at that, man. Sweet, those work good. Yeah, you gotta have something long enough to pull that out, lift it up in the back so you don't take the bearing out. Alright, there's our camshaft. I don't know whether those lifters will be pumped up enough yet or not.
Just because you dress up like Sasquatch doesn't mean you can poop in your neighbor's yard. WJRR.
They're still bubbling. So I guess we can dig up the cam plate for this thing and bolt that on. Do all that good stuff. So I'll dig some stuff up. I don't want to make this video too long. Guess we'll have to do another part on this when the lifters pump up. Let me show you guys the stuff I got for the Beetle over here. Did I show you guys these? No, you haven't seen these. Got our rocker, or our heater channels. So we'll be getting those in. There you go. Have a full shot of it. That's what the floor bolts to. Do. So those are all rusted right now. And, we'll get those put in. I gotta take the body off this thing, and my plans are to unbolt the body here and then set it right here on the floor. I got a few more pieces I need to cut out of this. I'm gonna probably concentrate on that this weekend and get this piece out and try to get this firmed up in the front. We're gonna definitely put a quarter panel over there now, even if I have to get one that's wrecked, not as bad as this one. This one's just, you know, between the rust panel at the bottom and having all the damage on it. I think we're gonna be ahead of the game just to put something else over there. And that would give us pretty much all new sheet metal. So we'll have a brand new firewall, we'll have a brand new package tray, or whatever they call that. I guess it's not a package tray. Dash under or whatever. Gas sink surround's gonna be new. So, and I guess we're gonna go ahead with the bulkhead that we got. We're gonna go ahead and put that bulkhead on here. And we got another beam built for it. I think it's an adjustable lowered beam. It should be looking good, man. Brand new floors. These floors are sweet, man. I don't know if you guys check these out, but I know Jeremy did a video on these at Wolfsburg, and man, they're really nice quality. Appreciate you going over there doing that again. I got to order some bumper brackets and stuff. I messed the order up a little bit, but I got pretty much everything I ordered, so. All right, well, hope I didn't bore you guys too much, you know. It's just, I know I've been following this guy along as he's been recovering, and it just sucks that he's got to go back through all this shit again. But hopefully we all pray for him, you know, it'll come out good this time. And you know, say a prayer for his wife too, because I know a lot falls on their shoulders when the shit hits the fan. My wife put up with a lot of stuff, and I don't know how she made it through it, but I know it made her a little tougher. So makes you grow up pretty quick. All right, man. Well, let me get this intake cleaned up. I gotta do some sandblasting. I'll dig up some more parts. I took a nap, so maybe I'll be up late tonight. We'll do some more videos. I need to get this motor in this bus. I started sanding on the bus. I got the rooftop done, but I'm thinking about painting that white or black with carbon fiber like the dash. I don't know yet. I think black might be too hot though. And then we're gonna have to hit the sides on this again too, because yeah, I had some issues over here putting the glass in. These are all rubber hammer marks. And I think there's dents everywhere the hammer hit it. So and it's got a few waves here and there. We'll probably straighten out a little nicer. And then I got these rubbers too, these seals to put in here. I figured if I didn't put these in, it's just going to damage everything I fixed in it, because every time it rains, the water goes in. So those are pretty important, and they didn't get put in last time. I just hope my vent glass makes it. So, but yeah, I need a vent. I need a grill for the front of this. Anybody out there's got a grill, I need one. And then I got that headlight assembly out of that car today. It's definitely a 211 part number on it, so it's for a splitty bus. So somebody's got a nice grill out there. I could trade him for that headlight assembly. But, haven't seen a video from Jeff in a while. Maybe we'll see something from him this weekend. 70, 80% humidity. Breathing water, baby. Gotta love it. Alright, man. I'm gonna go download this 35-minute video. It'll take an hour and a half. And while that's going on, I'll dig up some more stuff for this.